guess I'm live. Well, hello, folks, and welcome to another edition of Booze Chatter. It is a lovely Friday night tonight, and it's a little bit later than I like to go and have um, a review or anything else like that. Um, I'd just like to say a few things here. I got a couple of beers lined up. I got a few things I'd like to talk about tonight. And yeah, I think I might even hit the gross part tonight because of, well, from what I saw, it was really gross. But we'll get into that later. I need to drink first. So tonight, should I start off local or should I start off in the States? Well, I guess I will start off with the States. So tonight, what I've got going on here is I have Sculpin from Ballast Point. And, well, I just got a 6-pack of different kinds here. It seems to be quite the beer down in the States. I keep hearing stuff about it. This is an IPA. It comes in at 7%. Now, I had the grapefruit sculptin the other day, and it was actually pretty decent. So let's find out what the sculptin's all like. All right, well, let's pop her open here, shall we? So as you can see, it's a wonderful IPA from Ballast Point, and my glass is not clean. Damn it! It looked clean. It really did, but I got bubbles on the side, so who knows? For the people out there that are going to give me shit about this, fuck you. It was actually clean. I rinsed it and everything else like that, but obviously there's something missing on there. Oh, there it goes. It's a little bit better now. All right. Anyways. Yeah, it smells like an IPA. You got the smell of hops, and actually the hops that they use in the Ballast Point are pretty good. I actually like what I smell out of the hops. I like what I taste too. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Yeah, definitely an IPA. It's not overly bitter. It seems to be pretty good. I don't mind it at all. Would I keep drinking it? Probably yes. Yeah, it's actually a good IPA. I really like this. It's very delicious. I think I would probably buy this a couple of other times. It's very smooth. For a 7%, it doesn't taste like a 7%. It tastes like a 5.5. But this IPA is actually pretty decent. It does taste fresh, and I'm actually glad I've got this. It wasn't cheap. Like, this was $23.95 for a 6-pack up here in Canada. $23.95. You can buy 12 beers, shitty beers, but 12 beers for $24. $23.95 for a 6-pack. I understand you have to travel it up here. I understand there's an exchange rate, and I understand that this is one of the better beers out down the States. I just feel a little bit ripped off from it. But that's just me. Still bought it, though. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I would actually like to talk about a couple of things. So let's start off with what I like to call, sorry, gathering my thoughts here. It's been a long day. What I like to call charity in beer. Now, lately, because of the craft movement, we've been finding a lot of places that do charity and beer together. And it's quite interesting. Like, I don't mind it. It seems to be decent enough. Um, I like the fact that there's charities involving alcohol. A lot of people don't seem to mind that. So it's pretty good. Um, Overall, sorry, I'm still sort of back and forth here trying to get set up. So it's just overall, it's been pretty decent to see these guys do this kind of stuff. Over, I do like the fact that they do charities and beer. It is actually quite nice to see. I do have my chat open. Sorry here, I was trying to get that set up, so we're going back to charities. Charities are a great thing. I love it. I'm actually going to be going down to the craft beer market in Calgary tomorrow, and I will be checking out the. I think there's a beer down there that's from Toolshed, and it supports the CJ92 Kids Fund, which is quite good. I think that's an excellent thing to have for an event. Proceeds, part of the proceeds of the beer that you buy go towards Kids Fund for CJ92. These guys have been doing this stuff for a while, so I'm going down just because, well, I want to. Hopefully, going to be having Joe from Brew Games join me. Johnny Old School will be joining me as well, and we'll probably be doing a review of things. So hopefully, we can get it going. So we'll see how it goes. From there, I think that this whole charity thing is pretty decent. Like, I love the fact that people do this kind of stuff if it's for a good cause. I mean, you normally don't think about mixing booze with kids' funds, but you're an adult, whatever. Kids don't really need to know where it comes from, as long as they get help, and as long as they're not drinking either. You're underage, you shouldn't be drinking, boys and girls. So I think that kind of stuff is kind of cool. So it's pretty decent to see. I actually like to see more of it. Back a while ago, Parallel 49 did the Jerk Face 9000, which supported anti-bullying. That is a good cause. A few other places do these things. It's nice to see, as long as you don't jack the prices up. And if you jack the prices up because you're supporting a charity, then that's kind of defeating the point in a way. But that's just me. So yeah, I do believe in charities. I do believe in beer, obviously, and I do believe that putting both of them together is actually a good idea. Casks for a Cause is another one in Calgary here that does it, and they do it and they support other charities as they're doing it. Well, so it's quite unique to see those guys do it. One of the guys, or one of the things that they did was it's an air miles thing where people get to get air miles for visiting their relatives that are about ready to go and, well, not be with us anymore. So it gives them a final chance for spending some time with family if they're far away. And it's actually a really good cause, and the Casks for a Cause did that, and they raised some decent money for these guys. They've done a few other things as well. I know that a few other places do this kind of thing. So I like my charities. I like seeing the charities happen. I would love to see more of it happen. But that's, once again, something that will happen over the time of craft beer or anything else like that. What else do we have? A little while ago, I went and did an event at the Craft Cellars, and it was a wine event. You may have seen it on the Facebook page that I have, and it was actually a lot of fun to do. I don't know much about wines. I don't pretend to know much about wines. If they're good, they're good. If they're not, I can't taste the difference between a ripe grape and a sweet grape. Well, you can taste the difference between a sweet grape and a ripe grape, or white and red, Merlot, all the other stuff like that. So it was interesting to learn a bunch of stuff. It's something I want to try and get into more. Wines aren't my specialty, but hey, if anyone else would like to come in and join in on the reviews, we got a spot for you for wines. We also have a spot for you for pretty much everything else. Beer's mine, though. And one other person. Speaking of that other person, we do have a new reviewer. He's going to be on occasionally. If you haven't seen his stuff yet, that would be Shibby. And I keep pronouncing his name improperly, probably. I've had a few before. He's going to be covering some of the East Coast beers that I don't get, which is actually quite nice. Some of the East Coast states beers. He's out of Michigan, and him and I have worked together quite a bit. We used to do, or we still do, the playoff series together, where we make predictions for the NHL games. We've been friends for quite a few years, and I asked him to come aboard, and he actually sort of went, "Well, I wouldn't mind it." I'm like, "Hey, we got a spot. Come on board." Since I don't get a lot of the East beers, we decided that would be a good idea, that maybe he'd help out, and he has. He did one contribution. Yeah, he's done one review so far. Whew. Boy, and this is why I like to do it on camera, so I can edit this shit out. He's done one review so far. He's got a few more lined up. Right now, he's got a lot of things going on, and so you'll see him pop up every now and then. So it'd be good to see him come on some more. I'm looking forward to seeing him do some more reviews. His first one was outstanding. I loved reading it. It was actually quite good. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. I actually am kind of jealous because I wanted that beer. And that can was amazing. Teeth flying all over the place. You know, one of those things. I'm not a gore person at all. But no, he's got some good reviews, and welcome aboard. We'll be seeing him around, I'm sure, quite a few times. As I said, tomorrow it's going to be a very busy day. Very busy. I'm by this point in time tomorrow, I'm going to probably be so drunk I won't even know what hit me. The reason for that is I've got that charity event that I'm going to go to. So I'll be down there at 1:00. From there, Johnny Old School and I will be coming back here, and we'll be recording a couple of things. One of which is we're going to be recording the making of the cheesecake shots. Now, if you didn't see on our Facebook page, go check out our Facebook page. We've got the Fireball Whiskey cheesecake shots. I'm going to actually change that up a little bit. It was from the Tipsy Bartender, who got it from someone else. I'm going to change up the thing a little bit because I actually want to make the cheesecake out of cold cock whiskey, and I want to make the cherry topping and do it with a cherry whiskey. So it's going to be really sweet on the top is what I imagine with the cherry whiskey, but the cold cock might actually help with the other stuff. I'm not too sure how this is going to go, so this is going to be brand new for me. And you guys get to see it after I post it online because I will be videotaping that as well. It's going to be quite the adventure, I'm sure. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. So, and then after that, it is pretty much games, drinking, whatever else. And I plan to be completely obliterated because we have a long weekend. We are going to be got Monday off because it is now um, our well our Labor Day weekend. Um, it should have been last weekend, but yeah, I don't care. I still get a long weekend. So we've got that coming up, and yeah, I've got Sunday, Monday to sober up. Um, as well, if you haven't checked it out, I just posted the Brewdog McKellar and Nugni review. That was once again with Brew Games. These guys were phenomenal. They actually came in. We did a 1 day take, 4 different videos. Those guys, they've got a lot going on, which is nice to see. So, seeing those guys was actually great, and doing the videos with them was awesome. So yeah, check it out. Once again, Nugni is a very, very fan favorite beer of mine. I've got this one right here. It's going to be going in my cellar very soon. I've got another one that I'll be pulling out for tomorrow. 16%, I swear. This is a hell of a beer. Small, expensive, but a hell of a beer. I've also got a few other things lined up that I want to try and get done. I want to try and do some live reviews with Johnny tomorrow as well. Well, not live, but tapes. I've got a few beers lined up for that. And yeah, I've got a lot of material coming up that I would love to share with you guys, but unfortunately I cannot. So I'm going to share only part of it. You guys find out more later. As well, I might spoil this one. Should I? I think I might. I might spoil this one. It's going to be an interesting one. I may or may not be able to get a special guest on here. I don't want to jinx it. I really don't. And by special guest, I mean a very nice big star in the drinking community up in Canada here. It's not a reviewer. It's pretty much someone who's made his own films. I would love to say who it is, but I really want to get him aboard, and I really want to work on possibly getting a script together with him, because I think I can have a lot of fun with him, and I'm sure he's just a hoot to work with. And if I can get it, oh God, I'm just going to be ecstatic. I'll be over the moon, and if it works out, I will be so happy. This is going to be one of the bigger events I've had, because sorry, give me a second here. I want this to happen. Something fierce. I want this to happen so badly. Like this is going to be a major turning point for booze reviews. This is going to be one of the ones where people are like, "Holy shit, you!" But I have to see. I've really got to talk to this guy, and I've got to make sure that he's aboard. And if he is, I'm going to be happy. So from there, if this happens, you guys will be the first ones to know about it. And I'm hoping possibly fall/winter I can work with them and get them aboard. It's gonna be big. It's absolutely gonna be big. And if we can get this going, oh God, I'm probably gonna lose my fucking mind. Plain and simple, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. What else do I've got coming up? Well, I've got a lot of beers. I've done some trades with a buddy. You saw one of them. It was the Divided by Zero or Division by Zero. It is basically, that was actually basically a good beer. I actually have in my hands, coming soon, I guess. I've got a big thing happening right now. I'm going to be getting the guys from Brew Games back. Hopefully I can get either both, or at least Joe back, depending on our filming schedule, come back and we are going to be doing 3 different beers. They're going to be the same, but they're going to be 3 different beers. We talked about this and teased this about going and finding the coast to coast lists in 4 different breweries. Well, thank you to a buddy of mine that is in the East. He's managed to get me 2 of the 3 ones. So we're pretty much looking like we're going to be doing 75% review of 3 of the 4. Excuse me. 3 of the 4 coast to coast lists, and we're going to try them differently. See if they have a different taste, different texture, different everything else. Because they're brewed in different breweries, they do believe, and this is what we've got a theory going on with, that they're going to be pretty much brewed differently and they're going to be tasting differently. And if that is the case, then it'd be good to see. Like, I would love to see this. I would love to see that this goes through, and I'm excited to see what actually it looks like. It's going to be one of those ones where it's kind of exciting me a lot. It's exciting all of us, actually, because we did talk about it, and I managed to find someone who would trade with me, and I've been trading back and forth with them. And so I've got this going. I've sent them off a few things too, and I'm glad to have met this guy, because trading with him has been absolutely amazing. I've actually loved it. So yeah, we've got coast to coast lists, 3 different ones coming up, 3 out of the 4, and yeah, I think this is going to be something that it's going to be different. It really is. I'm not too sure how to make what to make of it, but I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be good. So we'll find out soon enough. And we'll let you guys know too, because we're going to be filming it. I can't do it live, so also going to be tomorrow night, possibly. I doubt I'll be able to. Doing some games and might be able to film them. Who knows? I also, speaking of games, do want to start up a Twitch channel. I do have a Twitch name and everything else like that. And I want to start doing some live video game podcasts while drinking, possibly heavily. And if that keeps up that good, I will be drinking heavily. I want to try and see if I can get this going. It's more time that I need to take out of my day to do it, so I may not be able to, but I would like to start a video game channel and start doing it while I'm drinking a lot. I have to admit, my daughter actually kind of suggested that I do this, and I'm a gamer. I can't help it. I mean, if I sat down and recorded myself drinking heavily while playing, let's say, Need for Speed on the PS4, hilarity may actually ensue from this. So you never know. It might actually be something good out of this. We'll find out. Now, being a gamer and being someone who drinks a lot, I think we've got something golden going on here. I might see if I can get people aboard. I know that Johnny Old School's doing this drinking stuff too, as of late. I'm not following in his footsteps. I actually thought about this for some time, but he beat me to it. That, and he gets drunk a lot more than I do, strangely enough. But he's got this. He's got things going, so it's one of those things that I wouldn't mind trying out. So you might see me do Need for Speed. You might see me trying to do Minecraft. That one would probably be pretty hilarious because I don't know the controls, don't know much about it. But yeah, I think Minecraft would be interesting. I probably some other games too. I mean, I can do Twitch off my computer. I can do Twitch off my PS4. I probably have to get a landline for my PS4, but once again, that's just minor details. I might be able to run it wirelessly. Who knows? So that look forward to. That might be future on down the road. So it might be 2016. I might be starting that, given some time. I've also got. I've also got, and as someone just said, as long as I don't take the Mustang GT, I hate to tell you, but the Mustang GT, that's my favorite car. I have now got it fully stacked, and I love that vehicle. I've also got a Lamborghini on there. I have got the McLaren. I'm working on the McLaren F1 right now, but I've got the Lamborghini almost up to full, and I'm enjoying outrunning a lot of people and smashing the shit out of my car. I shouldn't be laughing about it, but at least I know where to go to fix it quickly. So, from there, I have a few things on tap. The 26th, I think it is, of September starts the Craft Week of Alberta. Now, this runs from, I think, the 26th until the 3rd or 4th of October. And this is a big deal that's going on. We're having Craft Week of Alberta, and pretty much it's all over Alberta. So you have Edmonton, Calgary, and all the other places in between that are going to be having this big brouhaha, and yes, pun is intended, of craft beer going on. And it's actually going to be quite epic, going to be legendary, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. It's going to be quite interesting to see. But it also coincides with Big Rock's 30th anniversary. And with Big Rock, as you know, I've been part of helping them out. And they've been really nice. So I'm going to be, unfortunately, I do have my kids. But fortunately enough, I do have a good thing happening with this because I can take my kids to the brewery. I won't be able to tour, obviously. I won't be able to sample, obviously, because, well, I've got my kids. But there's a farmer's market there. And within that farmer's market, there's going to be a few brewers in there and a few other things, which will be nice to see. So if anyone is in the Calgary area, come check us out and let us know what's going on. I would like to see you guys out there for the 30th anniversary. It'd be really cool to see you guys. Excuse me again. Okay, that's got a lot of carbonation in it. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I get to see some people I know, like the marketing director, the brewmaster, and a few other people as well. I know there's some of my friends that are going to as well. It'd be good to see. So I'm probably going to try and do a little bit of a recording on that and just sort of throw up a little blurb if I can. Maybe take some pictures. Depends on what kind of time I have. So there's that coming up as well. God, there's so much stuff coming up. Concerts. Oh my God, concerts. I'm going to concerts. It's been a while. It's actually been a while. I get to go to 2, possibly 3. I'm possibly looking at selling some tickets. But I will be going to see, don't laugh, I'm sorry. He's a big fan, or I'm a big fan of his. I've been a big fan of his for many, many years. But I'm going to go see Weird Al Yankovic. I love his stuff. Like, I really do. He's got an amazing talent. So I get to go take my kid to see her second concert, which is going to be Weird Al Yankovic for the second time. How original, huh? I wouldn't go to One Direction if you fucking paid me. But yeah, we're going to be checking that out, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I also get to go see AC/DC. that one's gonna be interesting because the weather's been kind of turning here and it's getting colder. Um, and it's an outdoor venue. So I get to go see AC/DC in an outdoor venue uh, in Edmonton. Yeah, I'm going north to Edmonton. For the people that know about Edmonton, you can pity me now or pity me later. I don't really care. But yeah, it'll be my second time seeing AC/DC. And the last time I saw them, oh, it was 14 years ago in April, April 2001, to be exact, April 26th, 2001. It was also the last day I actually smoked a cigarette. I quit at an AC/DC concert. You want to go big like that. So yeah, I've pretty much going back and revisiting things. Seeing AC/DC live is going to be something phenomenal for me. Um, I'm actually going to really enjoy that one. But yeah, it's I'm kind of excited about that. I really am. We've got some good tickets for it, but it's going to be in an outdoor venue, so hopefully it's not cold, snowing. Yes, it snows up here in fucking September. And hopefully it doesn't rain, thunder. Well, a thunder and lightning storm during Thunderstruck would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Um, so it'll be good to see. I think that'd be a lot of fun to check out. Oh, what else do I have? What else do I have? Um, well, that's pretty much it for the next little bit. I do have a couple more recordings coming up. I'm going to try and get some more beers for that. But for now, I think I should crack open another beer because what I've got to talk about next, oh, it honestly puts the weasel, or not even the weasel poo to shame. It puts the stag semen to shame. I watched it all the way through and I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. I will give you a warning, folks. If you want to see this, I strongly recommend you grab something to drink right now and drink it fast. Possibly hard because you may want to erase your mind from this one. That is your warning for now. And remember, folks, we are now over 18, 19, 21, and plus because we have been drinking. It is an alcohol show. So it is no holds barred. Don't like it? I'm sorry. So let's crack into that beer because, yeah, the next thing I have to talk about's not going to be pretty. So what's the other beer I have for you tonight? Well, I've got a little bit of the Ballast Point left, but I'm going to throw out this big bad boy. Maybe I'll ramble on about this a little bit more so that I can prep myself for the big bad thing that I've got going on. Oh, for God's sakes. Now, this one's a tough one. Of course. You're going to be a pain in my ass. There we go. So what we have going on tonight for our second review is a great big bottle. We've got, it's a lovely name, Lust. This is from Scandal Brewing, and this is out of Prince George, BC. And this is a strawberry bock, and it comes in at 7.4%. Look at that artwork. Seriously, you guys, check that shit out. That is just amazing. This is what got me going with Scandal. It's just this artwork. And I have to say, the artist that does this, seriously, I've checked out his other stuff. I wish I could afford it. And hopefully this camera focuses. If not, it's just my vision going on me. There we go. But yeah, this is a very awesome artist. And I really, 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 really hope that you guys get to check him Look for humanburger.com on Facebook, or even his website, humanburger.com. He actually is an amazing artist. He's done a few different things, from Freddy Krueger to Wes Craven stuff. He's almost like he's what I would call a horror artist, and it is just an amazing artist. Like he's got that down pat. The beer itself, this is a series of the Seven Sins, and this is number 6 of 7. I also had Gluttony. I do believe it was Gluttony and it was I can't remember what it was now. It was another beer that was really damn fantastic, and the artwork was amazing. Yada yada yada. You don't get a smell of strawberries of this. I really got to stop choosing this fucking glass. I really do. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Excuse the pajama pants. I'm comfortable. Fuck off. Yeah, I gotta stop choosing that one. That's just not the right one to do. Again, I thought I cleaned it. Obviously, I didn't. We've got a lot of foam coming off the boot. Doesn't smell proper. I'll move this to the side. Probably drink that later. So yeah. Let's see if this is any different, shall we? No, smells the same. Okay, so it's the actual beer. So, Strawberry Bock, German beer. You don't really get a lot of strawberry sweetness to it. You get like I want to say it's pungent, but not quite. It's different. It's not a sweet smell. You don't get a strong strawberry smell. Once again, this is an organic beer, so they actually have natural ingredients in here. Well, folks, cheers. Let's see how this Strawberry Bock is. Ooh, that's delicious. You don't get a strawberry taste off the bat. Get like a small, like a bitter taste. Like the smell isn't deceiving. The smell isn't bad, but the smell isn't deceiving. So you do get a little bit of a bitter taste, but it sweetens up on the end, so you get more of a strawberry taste to it, I guess. It's not bad, actually. It's quite refreshing. I actually like that. I wonder if this tastes different out of the boot because of the fucking boot. Yeah, something went off on here. Shit. I'll be drinking it. Double fisting, folks. It's Friday night. No, actually, that's quite good. I like that a lot. It's actually a rather tasty beer. So yeah, the artist is really good. Like I've seen some of his stuff, and it's just absolutely amazing. Check out his Facebook page and check out his website. He's got some stuff. Like I would have loved to bought some of his artwork. I just can't afford it. $300, $240. Some of the stuff that goes cheaper goes like that. Like it goes quickly. And it's quite delicious. Well, the artwork's not delicious. The beer is delicious. The artwork is good too. Oh, so yeah, I love artwork on bottles. Like this one has always stood out for me, and getting to know the artist, he's actually a really, really nice guy. Um, do you believe BC born? I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But really, like he knows his stuff, and he does really awesome work. I'm very very tempted to see if he'll do possibly a piece for me for possibly my banner. I wouldn't mind doing a YouTube banner where he does the drawing for it. So that actually be a lot of fun. If he's able to do it, I'd be happy. Hopefully, I have some money to pay him. So, but yeah, this is a series 6 out of 7. The next one's coming up, but unfortunately, I will not be able to try it. We don't get this special series out here, so it just doesn't happen. That's the sad part. But let me just read off all the different series here. Hold on a second here. As well, they were the official sponsors of Broken Neck Radio, which I was part of. If they're still part of it, great. If not, well, still. Oh, is that the? Okay. Let's see. The 7 sins. So we've got envy, which is it's a triple IPA. Gluttony, which I think I had. Nope, that's a pumpkin. Sloth, which is I can't read the rating on that one. Lust, strawberry Bock. Wrath, that was the other one I had, which was a Marzenbach. And that was really good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Greed is a triple lager, and that comes in at 7%. So I guess this is number 4 out of 7. It looked like it was new to me, so I don't know. Oh, sorry, it's 8% for the triple lager. They also did a 7 Wonders of the World too. Now these are all special ones, and you won't find them again. So I've had 2 of the 3 of these ones. That's pretty damn good, if you ask me. But if you want, check out scandalbrewing.ca and check out their beers. And the artist, like I said, humanburger.com. Check him out. Just an amazing artist. Like as you see from this, that's some of it. But like his other artwork, wow, just absolutely wow. It's stunning. It's beautiful, and it's my style, but that's just me. What else is there? Do I really want to start talking about this? Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not for the faint of heart. Please understand that this is a rant that I don't know how it's going to go over. But I've been following a YouTube channel for a bit, and I've been enjoying his YouTube channel, but I find him a little sexist, but you're going to find that he can be, but there's some stuff that, yeah, he's good at, and he does a lot of these. God damn, he's good. But here's one that disturbed me. I don't get disturbed that much. This one disturbed me more than the Stag Seaman beer. That's saying something. YouTube, for people to get viewers, they need to go to be obscure at times. I've got to try and do different reviews, different styles, either being scripted or unscripted or live. or just pimping my channel out a lot and going from there. Oh God, I don't even know if I want to mention this or not. Drink a lot right now, folks, because this one I didn't know what to make of it. I'm gonna say right now, this is not safe for work. Absolutely not safe for work. But people go and do different things on their channels, which I can understand. I totally can get it. That's fine with me. But yeah, this one went on and did just no, just fucking no. And I watched it all. The tipsy bartender, bartender, brewer, bartender. He issued a challenge to somebody, or they issued a challenge to him. I don't know what exactly happens, but it was one of those ones where I looked at it going, what the flying fuck? Honestly, what the flying fuck? I didn't know what to make of it. I really didn't. I didn't know how to feel about it. I didn't know what to do about it, but yeah, this was pretty nasty, and I want to say that it was. I just don't know. I honestly don't. I'll spit it out. All right, I will. I'll spit it out. Tipsy bartender, and he has pretty much done this challenge, and it was just gross, absolutely gross. He did it 4 days ago, so it's brand new. I will put the link underneath in the comment or in the description. I showed it to one of my friends, and he was disgusted by it, and I don't blame him. I had to see it for myself, but I kind of wish I didn't, and I kind of wish I pretty much, yeah, just not for the faint of heart. It's called the P Challenge, and I don't know how to explain this. I really don't. But I just, this guy has done a lot, and I liked his stuff, but this was a little too much. So yeah, the P challenge. What you have to do is you have to drink your own urine. We're not talking the vegetable pee. We're talking actual urine. And the way they do it, I went, what the flying fuck? I just, I understand that if you need to survive, you have to do things like that. That's one thing you have to do. Gonna have to drink this. But to do it live, to boil it, to mix it with alcohol and a few other things, no, just no. No. I honestly don't know what to say. This was gross. It was disgusting. it was one of those things that I just couldn't understand why the fuck you would do that. I really don't. You sit there and you issue this challenge and you drink your own urine. Um, I had a lot of respect for him. I really, really did. And I really liked his stuff. I still do. Like this one of the things he had was it was D's Nuts, and he made a drink for D's Nuts. And if you don't know who D's Nuts is, he is a person that is running for president or trying to be elected into the presidential campaign to run for president down the states. It's a 15-year-old boy that does it, and he's one of the people that's basically, yeah, it's one of those people that's actually making a joke of this, and I don't blame him. I mean, this is also just one of those things that the states. I don't know. I feel bad for these guys because you have Donald Trump running and he's doing fucking good. I don't know why, but people like him. It's not my business. It's down the states. But there's a guy by the name of D's Nuts who is running, and he's got a 9% popularity. I think he's gone up a little bit more, but it's one of those ones that it's just, yeah, it's interesting to see. So it's actually, but he did a drink for D's Nuts, and the co-host he had on, canned him. Good for you. Just canned him. Unscripted canned him, and that right after watching what I saw, congratulations for doing it. But yeah, he did this one that was the P challenge. And I just don't know. Like, I really don't. Like that. No, just no. Why? Why would you do something like that? I mean, you challenge these, but just I don't know. Like I'm reading his comments, and it's like I was seriously thinking about making a drink with donkey semen, and I have in the freeze. After this, I'm guessing that's a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Yes, it was. Tipsy bartender, what the fuck were you thinking? The P challenge? Really? He's pretty much got a bunch of likes, but he's got a bunch of dislikes too. And there was 4 people that did it. And they drank their own urine. Really. They did on YouTube. I'm not going to be surprised if this gets pulled within the next week and a half because of all the complaints. Just why? Seriously, why? I just couldn't. Like, oh my God. And it starts off with them coming out of the bathroom with this cup of urine. Not kidding here. This shit writes itself again. You don't ruin good alcohol by that. That just, no. This guy has got hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of videos. He has 2 million subscribers, 2.1 million subscribers. And he does this 187,000 views on this video. I'm one of them. I wish I wasn't, but I'm one of them. Like, he's popular. Why would you need to do this? Like, seriously, why would you need to go and do something like this if you're that popular? I would have to do something like that to just gain popularity because people would be like, oh, that's gross. Oh my God, I'm going to subscribe to see what else you're going to do. No, you don't need to do this shit. And I would never do it. Don't even get any ideas. I would never, ever do that. But yes, I saw this and I thought, well, stag semen. That doesn't seem so bad now compared to this. It really doesn't. It's up there, but it's not as bad as this. I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. That right there is just wrong. I was flabbergasted when I watched it, and it was like a fucking train wreck. I couldn't stop watching it. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I'll put the link at the bottom. I will put warnings all over the fucking place. But honestly, guys, that was, yeah, just, this is the kind of stuff that you don't fucking do. You don't mix alcohol with that kind of thing. That's alcohol abuse. You spill alcohol, that's alcohol abuse. You do this shit, that's total alcohol abuse. You should have your license revoked. You should be maintained to be sober for years on fucking end. That right there. No, bad. Fucking bad. I have to admit, finding some bad shit, okay, that's entertainment for me. But I watched it. And I regret it. To the nth degree, I regret it. I shouldn't have watched it. I shouldn't have checked it out. I shouldn't have done anything with it. The P challenge. Next, but no. Let's see exactly what, oh my God. So yeah, I'll put the link at the bottom. So if you people really want to watch it, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because if you actually click the link, then that's your own, yeah. This guy's popular. I feel just this much smaller because of his 2.1 million. Like I've barely broken 100 viewers myself, and this guy's got 2 million. I think it's the boobs that he has beside him and how he presents himself, but that shouldn't have happened. Really, it shouldn't have happened. But yeah, it's, and as he puts in his thing, okay, so I'll be fair here. I saw a show with Bear Gillis and Michelle Rodriguez drinking urine in the wild. We had to incorporate that into a cocktail. Piss on the beach. And yes, that's what they call the drink. Piss on a beach. On the beach. It uses all the same ingredients as sex on the beach. Just add urine. Follow us on Instagram. Well, yeah, follow us on Instagram. It's just, I just, yeah. Like, sex on a beach is a fabulous fucking drink. I can't drink it now. Because of this, I won't be able to drink it now. If it tastes too salty, I know it's not the actual drink. It's something else in there. And if they turn to me and say piss on a beach, I'll be like, no, I'm good. I am good. I will stick with my China Whites, which is a fabulous fucking shot. I would love to play this video again and review it while I'm live. Maybe I'll do that one day when I'm really, 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 really drunk. But I'm not doing that tonight. There's no way I'm doing that tonight. I can't. That's just a level of wrong. This is what people go through to get on to a show. Like, I just, yeah, he actually called out Prank versus Prank, Gozell and Shane Dawson. Like, just no. I'd cut the line right there. Thank you very much, but no, fuck you. I've been asked to drink some pretty funky shit, but that's one of them that I will never, ever, ever drink. No, there's no way. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. Like, why just, I want to just, I'm done. That's something I can't do. I think maybe I should do a live reaction or a video of me reacting to this video because that's what people do on YouTube, isn't it? But I think I need a lot more to drink than just this. A hell of a lot more to drink than just this. That's actually really good. I actually like that. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Sunday's going to be a day of rest to cure the hangover. Monday, oh fuck, I don't know. Monday's just Monday. It's a day off. I don't have to work. I'm happy. It's been a long week. I guess maybe what I should possibly do for you guys, one person. Thank you for that. Yeah, just quantity over quality. I can live with that. I'm shy of. I've got one more subscriber to hit 100 people on YouTube, and I'll be happy. He's got 2 million. I've only got 2 million or 199,900 to go. Yeah. So, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that goes on. I don't know how to end that. I really don't. That's one of those ones. Oh, we have our 100th subscriber. Look at that. We have number 100 right now. Sweet. Well, I got a subscriber all doing live. I'm not complaining whatsoever. Now you get to go through the 178 videos I've got and watch me over and over again. You'll be going crazy by the end of it. So, nearing the end of my show, I've got more than one beer. I've got a Ballast Point Sculpin. I've got the strawberry Bock, that's Lust. And I've got 2 glasses. Frankenbrew, anybody? Frankenbrew, 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 Frankenbrew. So we've got a Bock and an IPA. And I just recently had a beer that was an American ale and an American IPA. I am not understanding the American IPA version of it because it is American India Pale Ale. I guess they just use different hops. Possibly. The IPA takes over quite a bit on this one. So welcome to the Frankenbrew. We've got strawberry, we've got an IPA, we've got Sculpin, and I probably ruined the fuck out of the Sculpin, and people are going to be going, oh my god! So let's give this a shot and see how it is. Holy crap! Well, it's not a kraken on here, but it's a fish. I'd understand if it was a kraken because I don't taste the Bock in there at all. There is no strawberry flavor in here. It's the IPA. It's the Sculpin. That's it. I don't believe it. Let's see what happens when we add more, shall we? There we go. Now we got a more balanced taste. Wow, and I thought I had a half-half mix, but that obviously didn't work that well. That's turned it into a lager. It really has. It's dropped the IPA down quite a bit. You really still can't taste the strawberry flavor in it. There's a little bit of a bitter flavor to it, but it's actually it's pretty decent. You wouldn't be able to tell that it's a strawberry or it's an IPA. It tastes like a lager now. The mixture of the two has actually changed the chemical balance a lot, but of course, I did add a lot more of the lust over the Sculpin, and that actually is quite interesting. It's quite a good combination. Both of them are in the 7% range, so there isn't a big change in the alcohol content, which is quite interesting. So this Franken Brew, I'm going to have to say, is really good. It's actually quite good, in fact. Pardon me again. It's that Sculpin. It's got a lot of bubbles in it. And I'm live, so you know. But no, that actually is quite a good combination. I actually enjoyed that a lot. So what else do I have to talk about? Like, I can ramble on for a while if I really fucking need to. Do I need to? Possibly. Should I? Maybe. Should I start editing other videos? Possibly. It's midnight. It's after midnight. But no, there's a lot of things going on in the next month or so. Oh, Oktoberfest, of course. I almost forgot Oktoberfest. Oh my God. This is the shit that gets me into trouble. Oktoberfest is something amazing. Like, it really is around here. A lot of people don't know that we actually have an Oktoberfest. September 26th and 27th down at the Big Four. There is Oktoberfest. It is a event that happens for 2 days. It is done by the same people who do the Brew Fest or the beer festival in May. Almost said April, but that's the Calgary Comic Expo. They do a Oktoberfest as well. There's not as many breweries involved in this, but there's lots of schnitzel and pretzels, and you bring your lederhosen and you'll go in with your giant mugs. All right, they give you a 4-ounce tester, but still, it is something actually that you should be checking out. And it's one of those ones that I actually have a code to get in for 15% off. For the Calgary people, and yes, I am pimping the fucking shit out of this again. It helps me become an ambassador for next year. I'm actually in a contest right now. And if I get enough people to sign on with my code, I actually get to be an ambassador next year as well. So your help is needed, folks. I need you. Yes, you. I need your help to get me into the ambassador program for next year. I would like you to show your friends that there's a 15% off code that you can use, and it's booze15, all in capital letters. And I will put it on the description because I'm live. I can't exactly write it down here because I'm not editing this. But if you really want, come out to this, share it with your friends, tell them about this code, get them to use this code at the albertabeerfest.com and sign up for the Oktoberfest. It will ask for a code, use booze15, and it gets you 15% off the cover price of everything. Honestly, it's worth it. It really is. I would love to say I can go, but unfortunately, I cannot go. I really wish I could. I honestly wish I could, but unfortunately, I've got my kids. It's also the same weekend that the Big Rock 30th anniversary is happening, and I have to go to that one. Well, I don't have to, but I will go to that one. And I'll be reporting from there. I won't be doing it live, but I might throw a few videos here and there onto my Facebook page. And if you don't know what the Facebook page is, please, by all means, ask. I will send it to you. And it is one of those ones that is absolutely amazing. Like, these guys put on a great show. I went to the beer fest and I got so drunk. Okay, I wish I got so drunk. I drank a lot, but I just couldn't get drunk because of the 4-ounce tasters and the food I ate, and I actually paced myself pretty good. So it was one of those ones. Yeah, it's really, folks, I would be honestly saying go check this out. Once again, if you need the code BOOST15, all in capital letters, share it with your friends. Help me, help you. Let me get you in for a cheaper price, and you get me into the ambassador program. This is a win-win situation for both of us. If you know anybody that wants the code, pass it on to them. Let them know. It's 3 weeks left until it's here, and honestly, I go check it out. Really, it's worth it. You do have to pay for some tickets, but it's still worth it. The food is great there. The booze is great there. You walk out feeling wonderful. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. But for now, it's time for me to probably sit down, finish off my boot that has finished. It's finished foaming. Strawberry flavor, yummy. Finish off my other one. That's the Frankenbrew lager, yummy. And continue on my way, unfortunately. It's been a wonderful time. Unfortunately, I do have to try and get some sleep. I have to be up early tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. I'm not going to be able to nap as much as I want to. I'm going to be playing video games, drinking, and just having a good old time. And it's Saturday. For everyone out there, thank you for watching. For the people watching afterwards, I'm really sorry, but I had to mention the P. Really, it makes me wonder if he's down in Florida or not, because this would be something that you'd find in Florida. To the people in Florida that I have offended, I'm deeply sorry, but come on, you guys know there's a lot of these fucked up stories that come out of Florida. Anyways, I will talk to you folks later. It's been wonderful. It's been a slice. I'm glad I'm back doing live stuff here. Maybe I can get more people watching next time. Invite people out. I will give more warning next time. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do a live broadcast tonight, but surprise, here I am. And I'll see you soon. I tried to do one other thing. I'm going to actually try to do a different type of broadcast, or a different type of style of broadcasting. I actually found a program, and hopefully I can get this in a better resolution. If I do, awesome. I'll give it a go and let you know. But for now, folks, I'm PK. You've been wonderful. Stay frosty. And remember, if you double fist, it's all good. Cheers, folks. We'll see you real soon, and stay tuned for some more of our reviews coming out. I've got some more stuff coming out. Thanks again, and have a great night. I think I'm drunk now.